Okay. And there. Okay. And I have Anne. I hope you could see my screen. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay. And you may be seeing the advertiser view as you start here. And I'm sure you all know. Okay, not yet. Okay, let me just make sure and reload that. Okay, I think it's supposed to be running now. Okay, first of all, sorry for the short notice. We know that you just got the notice today. We really meant to actually send it earlier, but then again, we're making sure that everything is actually in place before we do start sending you the messages. And let me just check here first. I'm just checking my settings. Okay, just give me a minute here and we can now start. I'm just making sure the recording is on. And while I'm waiting, let me just say hi to everyone else. I'm seeing Tim. I'm also seeing, let me just check here, Jamie. And we have Terrence, Trisha, Keith. Okay, and oh, is it Memorial Day today? Oh, happy Memorial Day to everyone. If it is, I'm sorry, I haven't checked, but let me just check here. Okay, I'm just starting the recording now. Okay, so let me just see here if you can now see the screen, because what we're going to do is I'll actually have the advertiser view up and you could ask questions and we'll try to answer your questions about the SMS platform for today. If you have other questions about other platforms, you could always send us a ticket via the send us system. And we're also going to have another session for those things. I'm not sure the GoToMeeting one is recording right now, so allow me to just use my Camtasia to make sure that we have a recording of this section. Okay, so let's now begin. And before, I'm not showing any questions yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you a run through of the different sections of the SMS campaign. So a lot of people are asking about the SMS campaign because we've been getting questions as to where they could find the SMS campaign and all that. So just for you to know, in case you haven't seen the different trainings that we had, you could actually see the different components of the SMS training in the different sections of our platform. As you can see here, it's scattered in a way that you could see different aspects of it. Unlike, for example, the mobile apps, where once you click this, all the mobile apps functionalities are here. Same with the mobile website. But for the SMS campaign, you have here the text message, mobile coupons, which is part of that. You have also the appointment manager, conduct a poll. QR codes could also be considered as part of your SMS messaging. Okay. Text to win, questionnaire, autoresponders. Okay. So first question I see here. I understand starting a new mobile and app is different. If you can show us. And I'm sorry, but for now, I will be answering first the questions regarding the SMS as promised. Okay. And here, can client just be given an access to the SMS platform? So this is the first question. Um, this what you could do. Honestly, once they log into the account, currently, although we are working on that, Paul, a lot of people are asking about that and wants to actually do that. So what happens is we could just give them, for example, limited access to the mobile apps and the premium mobile website. So what we usually suggest to our clients right now is to inform, if, for example, you don't want them to touch the mobile website and the mobile apps, you could tell them that if they use it, then they would be charged for the usage, and you could give them a huge price for that if they try to actually use that, which could help you prevent them from accessing it currently, because honestly, there's no way right now for us to be able to restrict users from accessing this. So once you give them access to the advertiser section, what happens is they get access to everything. But then again, a way for you to just limit them is to give them 0 credits for the mobile apps and the mobile website. You can do that. And when you give them 0 access, then they get charged for each of the different sites or different apps that they actually create. And like what I told one of the clients, I suggested them to do it. You could tell your client, for example, if they use any of this, they are going to be charged, for example, $100 per usage, not even actually even publishing one, which could definitely prevent them from accessing it because they know that they're going to be charged. Where's the SMS training session? This is a question from, let me just, sorry, accessing that now. Okay, I'm just maximizing. That's Stan. Okay, where's the SMS training session? You could find it here. If you click on training here, I hope you can see my screen. Let me just go here and zoom in. So here it is. You can see training. I hope my screen is big enough. So there, as you can see, you have here features, contacts, reports, and all that. So on the right side, just right below the section where it says My Account, you should find here the training link. Okay? Once you click that, even if you're on your reseller account and advertiser account, you should be led to the training session. Let's just wait for that to load. Okay? And you should be able to actually see the SMS training. We did an SMS training before. I'm sure you could actually see that here. And the SMS training is also loaded on this section rather. So let me just, while we're waiting for that to load, let me just answer another question. Oh, my screen is frozen. Let me check that. Okay. Yeah. Let me just try and reload. Okay, and I'm reloading my screen now. So here, if okay, I hope my screen has moved now. Let me just stop this and play it again. There. If you click here, you should find here the different tutorials. You also have the mobile website and all the other sections here for them to be able to actually learn from the advertiser view. However, let me just log into my reseller account. Okay. And while we're just waiting for that, let me just answer some of the other questions as well. So for your reseller account, there's a different view. Okay. And I hope you're seeing my screen now. Okay, what happens in the Squeeze a Billionaire training section? Here, if you click here, there's a this is the advertiser view. I just made it big. Let me just. So they have a different view for the training. For the Squeeze a Billionaire session, you could access it two-way. You could access it by going to the login to movie on your reseller account and then going to coaching.squeezemobillionaire.com. Okay, so here. Let me just put in the link here. And you could just log in directly from this section. But if you are logged into your account, what happens is you could just click on the link that says training, and you will be led to the training session. Let's just, sorry, it's taking quite some time for it to load. I both have, let me just check here, other questions that, okay. Your screen hasn't changed. Let me just check here if it's already loading now. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Okay. Let me stop and play it again. So that's it. That's the training session. A person asking where's the appointment manager. You should find that 2, 4, 5, 6 section here. This is the appointment manager. Oh, sorry about that. Let me close my other items here that may be loading. Okay. And I'm exiting from, okay, I hope that that helps. Can you hear me clearly now? Okay. So, question about the text to screen. So, if we've been getting questions about this, so this is just sort of creating a screen, like on your website that you could place, where clients could actually sort of a chat box. Okay. So if you remember like a widget, if you have like your website, for example, you could place it, for example, in this section where people could type in a message and you could reply to them on that section as well. So it's going to use your SMS messaging as well. The credits for that if you use that section. Okay, so some people are asking if they use that sort of the chat section, if they're not going to be charged. It's going to be charged, and it's going to be using your SMS credits as well. Just check the other questions here. I have both Social Mobile Evolution and Squeeze Movie. Which one should I work on? So David, it depends on the what you're going to do. I mean, you have a Social Mobile Evolution. Those are just templates. You just have 9 templates, which are very useful. Especially they are actually niche specific, which means you already have the templates suited or created for the actual niche or business that you are targeting. So you could just do minor edits, and everything should be easily done by you using the HTML editing system. So what happens is you have to use your Notepad++, for example, for you to be able to actually have your template created. However, for Squeeze Mobi, for the Squeeze Billionaire rather, what the difference is, you have your site on a different manner. You could actually edit it using the software without having to go out of the software and doing any HTML. Can web form be used to add to SMS lists? Yes, you could do that. Let me just show it to you in a short while. So how can you actually add your web form? So all you have to do is create an opt-in page. Okay, and you could actually use this to create a web form. You have 2 different options. You could use the website here, as you can see, and you also have the Facebook. So this is the Facebook section. So you just have to choose the keyword. For example, Squeeze Mobi, where where they're going to be added if they actually sign up for this. This is the website, and then you just have to change the header. It's up to you what you'd like to put here, and then choose the different fields. The mobile number is automatically added, so you don't have to choose mobile number. And some people are asking about it and trying to find where they could actually click on the mobile number. But again, it's just added automatically. So you just have to add all the other aspects if you'd like to know the gender, email, And some people have been asking as to why you need this as well. The reason for that is because, like what I discussed previously, your SMS system has a way for you to be able to filter the people who's going to receive your messages. So even if you have, for example, Squeeze Mobi, you have 5,000 people under this list where you have, for example, uh, 3,000 female and then 2,000 male. You could set the system in a way that the system would only be sending it, for example, to the female if you have the gender chosen, or to people who only have like kids if you have number of kids chosen. So you just have to generate code and preview. This is the preview of how it would appear on your site. And just like how you would add it here, just copy it, like how you would add it to your website. If you have like a YouTube video, you just do it the same way. You just copy the whole iframe. You could center it if you need to. Just div a line center if you have to, or just center and then close center if you would like to do that. And you could add it to your website. So this is how you're actually able to do it. Okay. And I hope I was able to answer that. And this, you could also put it on your Facebook page. Okay. And of course, your mobile landing pages. What about the UK? Yes, it's all the access and everything that you could see on the US platform. Everything, all the functionalities of the US platform works the same with the UK platform. So all the different functions that you have for the US platform would actually work the same. Okay, and let me just check the other questions here. Difference between the questionnaire and the conduct a poll. So they're actually just the same. As you can see, if you go to the different aspects here, they just differ in a way that the answers are provided differently. For example, here for the poll, as you can see, you have the question and you could customize the answers. You could just put in your own answer. For example, um, you have a question about the product that you have, or did you like the product? Something like that. So you just have to put in, for example, like what I mentioned, you need to have a question mark. One for example, reply one for outstanding, something like that. Very good for two. So it's up to you. So you could just customize the answer for them. However, let me just go to the next page. I hope you're seeing that. Let me just try and refresh the screen. Okay. Check in your view just to make sure that you are seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. So for the question though, okay, there, so you could see this is the poll. You could customize the answer. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stands for. Let's go back to the main screen again. Okay. And for the questionnaire, here, let's just wait for that to load. Let's create a question. There, as you can see, it's just true or false, yes or no, confirm, reject, attend, or miss. So that's just a difference for the two. So if you just wanted them to answer yes or no, then you might as well just do the question. Okay. If you need to have them answer something else, then you might want to do the poll. And poll is sort of a survey, so you could actually do that. Let me just check the other questions here. And I'm maximizing my screen now, just the question view, just so I could see your other questions. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry about that. Yep. It's Memorial Day. Yes, I know it's a holiday for you guys right now. Sorry, we overlooked that. Okay, let me just check here. We'll try and have the replay posted, but you don't have to worry. Like what I mentioned, if you are on your, let me just log into my. Okay, I'll show you the difference because some people are asking about the. Okay, let me just log into the other account. Okay, I'm showing my screen now in a short while. So, because some people are still asking about the coaching area. Okay, let me go ahead and show it to you guys. So, for the coaching area, if you're going to go to the 7-day blueprint, you should see there the SMS training. We have it there, and we also have the. Let me just search for my account, and I'll be logging in using my SqueezeMobi account. So here, so that I could just show you guys. The text function doesn't work in Australia. Yes, Michael, I'm sorry. Right now, we don't have the text functionalities yet in Australia, but like what we mentioned before, we are trying our best to make this available to as many countries as possible. But everything else works, but except for the SMS functionality, it doesn't work yet in Australia. So here, the training session. So this is where you'd what you'd see. Okay. I created an advertiser account but had a problem going further from there. Esther, if you are having problems starting with your account, for example, what you could just do is go to the coaching area, or you could go to youtube.com. Some people have been asking about this. If you cannot find Squeeze Movie from YouTube, let me just maximize my screen. Okay, so there. And let me just try and zoom in. Okay. So youtube.com, and then just type Squeeze Movie. Okay, or you could put user, for example, to be sure. So youtube.com/user, and then /Squeeze Movie. So here, as you can see, it leads you directly to the Squeeze Movie YouTube page. Okay, so on the YouTube page, as you can see here, let me just paste this in as well. Okay, where's that? So here, what happens is you can now see all of the videos that we have. On this section, under the feed, you should see the videos from the newest one to the oldest one. So these are the new ones that we have. So these are the blueprint sessions that we had for Squeeze Movie. So we had a lot of demos here for you to be able to use the product. So you might want to watch them. So for example, the mobile blueprint training series, you could search for them. So here, just type in, for example, blueprint, and you should have the videos. So let me just check here. The user ID and password for login to Mobi doesn't work. And so can you please send us a ticket so we could better find your account for you? If you have other questions, please send us a ticket via squeezemobi.zendesk.com, and please include your email address that you used to sign up with, so we could actually send it to the correct address and find your correct account on file as well. And let me just see the other questions that we have for SMS. Okay, same thing with Tim. Okay. And let me just check here. Other questions that you have. Let me just go to, okay. Okay, what are the, oh, for appointment manager, so can they manage it? Yes. If you have questions whether your clients could manage the questionnaire themselves, rather the appointment manager, yes, you just have to give them access to an advertiser account. So if you need to create a separate advertiser account for them, for the appointment manager, then you could actually do that, and you could transfer of course, the fees associated with the advertiser account to your client. Okay, let me just check the other. Okay, so for the mobile coupons, yes, you could have pictures added. You just have to upload them. So for example, let me just go to that. Okay. And while we're waiting, I'm trying to also read the other questions that we have. So as you can see here, when you create a mobile coupon, you could actually do just a text version of it. If you have to, there's an option to do that. So template, use our template to create a coupon. So this is our template. Image, use your own image for the entire coupon. So when you choose that option, you could actually upload your own coupon. So here, as you can see, all you have to do is just upload your image. This is the image section. That's 300 by 137 pixels. So you could upload JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, and BMP files. So those are the files that you could actually see. And settings, you could just edit the settings here on the section as well. So there, you could actually put the barcode, product name. It's up to you. You just have to put that in. Training materials, yes, they should be available in that section. I'm not sure. We'll check on that, Mary, just to make sure that all the training materials are up, but they should be there. Okay. Okay, and let me just check the other questions. Okay, so, oh, you are saying we connect to Facebook, because I did connect to Facebook, but I removed my Facebook account from here. So if you haven't added a Facebook account yet, you should only see connect to Facebook and connect to Twitter. So the reason for that is you could automatically connect your Facebook and Twitter account so that the text messages, mobile coupons, and everything else you're doing on your platform could automatically be posted on your Facebook account. So that's it, it's like auto posting, so that you don't have to actually copy the contents and then have them added to your Facebook account. Okay. Keywords. Yes, you need the keyword, because as you can see, we have 71441 as our short code. So the short code works for everyone. As you can see, we are using the same short code for US, Canada, the same as well. So it's the same for US and Canada. There's no difference. This keyword identifies that this person is going to be added or is included on the list if they are already included. So as you can see here, we have Squeeze Mobi, we have leased that. Okay, when you say you've leased it, you have gotten the keyword. It's assigned to the list that you have. Okay, if you don't need it, you could just click on stop, and it means you are releasing the keywords for other people to use. So some people are asking why they can't use, for example, coffee as a keyword if they have a coffee shop. Some people may be using that already. Like, for example, we have here Coffee 143. If you would like to use that, somebody we are already using it, so you could no longer use that. Okay, David, I'm still a little bit confused and I feel I need to start from the beginning. Where should I start to follow step-by-step procedure? So what I could suggest is to go to our YouTube account. Okay, let me just, I think I closed it. Okay, if you go to our YouTube account, where is that? Okay, there. If you go to our YouTube account under the feeds section, okay, just go to the oldest, okay, the oldest Squeeze Billionaire session that we had. So here, as you can see, you have the different titles here. So this is Squeeze Billionaire intro video. This is the first blueprint training video that we had. So you could start from here, and then you could move up, and you should see that we have the different trainings for each of the different aspects of the Squeeze Billionaire session. Oh, good suggestion from Charles. For coffee shop, instead of coffee, use the company's names, especially because their names are special. That's a good idea. If you have, for example, Starbucks, as the name of the company you are going to create the account with. So you might want to use Starbucks, but then again, there are different branches, so you might want to use the branch as well, like Starbucks, New York, that's NY, something like that. Please put the YouTube link here. Okay, let me just copy that. Okay, so here's the YouTube section. So we just made sure that the videos are here so you could easily access them. Okay, and oh, let me just go to that. Okay, sorry. Okay, we have a question about, let me just go to the main page first. Okay, so what's the difference between text message? Okay, just for the text message, this is just a regular text message that you send. I mean, you could send it anytime or even schedule it. So it's like on your mobile phone, right? If you go to the message and you create a message, so, and you could just send it right away. You could do it here if it's not something that you are scheduling. So, but again, like what I mentioned, there's still a scheduled option here. You could have this message scheduled. So it's sort of like a broadcast instead of a follow-up message. So it's, if you have something that you'd like to tell, a list or a number, then you could do it here. So for example, emergency webinar at 3 p.m., something like that. So you could put the link here for the webinar and choose the list where you are going to send it to. You can even add a new number. And this is what I mentioned earlier about the Facebook thing. It gets posted to your Facebook page right away as you send it. Okay? So that's how you do it. And the difference here with the autoresponders, let me just go there. Okay, so, and let's create a new one. And let's just wait for it to load. Here, as you can see, this is the autoresponder section. So automatically, just like how you would do it in Aweber, you could just have the text message or the mobile coupon scheduled. If, for example, let's put one here, for example. And the good thing about this, like this one thing that I like about this, anything scheduled between 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. will be rescheduled to 8 a.m. So this is to prevent having having a text message sent by mistake, for example, 2 a.m. Okay. So as you can see, you could schedule it from the opt-in day. So like one day from the opt-in, like You could put an hour, for example. It's up to you, but usually just um, these are sort of follow-up messages to your clients who signed up to the page. So this is like a regular message you send them, like how you do it in Aweber. Okay. And let me just check the other questions here. So there's a difference between the text message. For the autoresponder, you cannot send it, although you could schedule it to be sent the same day, but sending it now, like right away, is not possible, as opposed to text messages that you could send it right away. Usually this works for the opt-ins, people who signed up for your account and who's going to get it. Okay. Are there any instructions and methods on how to use the webinars for realtors specifically? Norman, we don't have a webinar specifically just for the realtors niche, but then again, the things that we are discussing could be customized or custom built for your clients. If whatever clients you have, you could actually just customize it to their need. What are the languages supported? Um, the system actually support regular text forms, so which means it's the normal QWERTY keys that you have on your keyboard. Okay, and however, you could type in a message, whatever message you'd like in a language, so as long as it works in the QWERTY keys. However, if you have like Thai that has a different script or Chinese, then that would not work here. But for example, in Tagalog, I could type something in Tagalog here in our native tongue, in Filipino, for example, magparehistro. So it's like register sa amin ngayon. So I'm saying you could register with us today. So there. This is in Tagalog. You could also put it here if you have like you're targeting Filipinos in the U.S. or if you have a target group. As long as you have the QWERTY keys used. So you might want to convert that if you have like a Vietnamese or a Thai or an Italian language, then you might want to adjust that to the QWERTY keys. Okay, when sending text messages, how do you see the male or female group to send the sign up from? So actually, you need to ensure first, of course, that you have your clients opt in with their gender. If you do, remember the opt-in form that I showed you earlier, okay? You need to ensure that you have your client sign up with their gender. If not, then definitely won't be able to do that. How do you actually show whether you are going to send to male or females only? Under the audience here, let me just make that bigger. So this, for example, your text message, right? Let's go down to the audience section right below, left-hand side. Okay. And let's just wait for that to load and I'll show you what it does. Okay, so here as you can see the target audience, just going to zoom out a bit. So you could opt in, filter using the opt-in if you'd like to just send it to the recently subscribed ones, or for example, just those who subscribe within the month. It's up to you. Just put in the month, the day, and the year. So for example, 05/01/2013 to 05/31/2013. So this is for the month of May. So if you are targeting a specific age group, so just put in the month and the year as well. So if you are targeting 30 and above, for example, so just put the birth date 01/01/20. Sorry, that's going to be 1983 if they're 30, in their 30s, the youngest, perhaps. and it's up to you until what age. And zip code if you are targeting just specific areas. This is where you could do the male and the female thing. Single and married if you are just looking for a single. So you could use different filtering forms here. People who had university degrees, if that's your target. Annual incomes as well. Number of cars, if they own a house, and the phone model. So you could calculate here. And once you do that, you should see whether you have those people on the list and how many they are. Again, if you have those information gathered from your web form or from your Facebook page. Okay, and I'm looking at the other. When sending out, okay, the male and female from the sign-up form. Yes, again, if even if here, even if you actually didn't try to use this section, but if it did not in any way got that information from your clients, then of course it would not be sent to them. You may see 0 if you don't have a gender gathered, or if you don't have date of birth rather gathered. You may not be able to use that section, because I mean it requires you to have that information collected for us to be able to, for the system to be able to actually gather them, or filter them rather. So that's how you actually do it. Okay, upload. Yep. For uploading contacts, you could actually upload here. You could upload the contacts doing single. This did the same way as you would do it with like MailChimp or Aweber. You could, or even iContact, you could just put in the mobile number, the first name, and other information about them, gender, and all that. You could even add an opt-in message created from a different list, okay? So that you don't have to create a new one. So for example, this opt-in message from list one would thank them from joining. So just do that and just complete the form with their information. Only the mobile number again is, and the opt-in section is mandatory. You don't need to put the names and all that. But like what I mentioned, this is good for you to be able to filter the people you're going to send it to. So you could also upload previously opted in contacts. So you only use this if you have them opted into your list previously, either through our system with a different list, or from another SMS platform. So you could just add them, okay? And you could add them from a list here. You could enter the numbers manually, separated by commas. For example, 414-521-6983, and then comma, and so on. So, but this is going to take a lot of time. Okay, so what I suggest is you do a CSV file. Yep, CSV file could be done using a regular Microsoft Excel file. So, what you need to do is just choose the file, okay, and then all you have to do is just put them here. You can also download a CSV template, okay, and this is the file. Let me just open that. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is the file I downloaded. Where did I get this from? Here. Download the CSV templates, just in case you don't want to create your own CSV file. So as you can see here, it's the phone number, first name, so it has their details and all that. So you just have to fill this in, and once you're done, make sure that you save it as a CSV file and not as a, so make sure that you use the comma delimited, okay? So, and you could just upload it on this section. So there, let me just, and upload contacts requiring opt-in. It's the same as the not requiring opt-in, but the difference is here, they would be receiving an opt-in message, and they have to opt into your list for them to be able to be added. But you could also have them added on a CSV file or add them together. Okay. Let me see other questions. Okay, so here's a good question about the coupons. Many clients don't understand SMS, and how do I provide them information on how they can redeem the coupon? So here, the system actually is very intelligent. If you have coupons created and it was sent to a number, so what happens is once they claim it and redeem that coupon, either via the barcode or the SMS message they received, because they are going to get a um, code. So for example, here, coupon ID, as you can see. Okay. Let me just open the coupon for you. There. This is a coupon that I have created. So if a person, for example, this one, if they did claim this, the system would automatically delete it um, from their mobile phone. The system has a way of doing that so that they would not in any way be actually have the coupon claimed again. Okay. Okay, it's not. It's being used by a different one. So that's how you're going to actually use it. So there, you don't have to worry because the system would automatically remove the coupon from your from the mobile phone. And other questions here? Okay. So for the birthday wishes, it's this is not something that's very important in a sense that it's not something that you really would like to focus on, but it's actually a good way for you to build a good client customer relationship in a sense that you could have their birthdays and automatically they get their a message getting them a happy birthday on the day itself, or you can schedule it some other time. So it's actually a good way for you to be able to ensure that your clients feel that they are valued by greeting them on their birthday. And you could also add coupons here, so which is a good way for you to be able to ensure that you have your clients satisfied. So you could create a birthday wish, for example, and just add coupons to you could create a birthday coupon for them to claim. So here, like happy birthday, their first name and all that. So you could add a gift. This is where you could get the coupon. You can send it on the day or even prior, day off or prior to the customer's day. So that's it. Okay, let me just check here. Okay. So okay, so for yep, for the QR codes technically is not a part of the SMS campaign, but it's useful for you to be able to just create a QR code and have them added to your coupon, for example, so that they would be led to the site right away. So you could actually use that. Okay. And schedule task. Okay, let me just show you that. We haven't yet actually had this demoed, but it's just a way for you to be able to manage the different things that you're doing on the mobile campaign. For example, here as you can see the messages and coupons being sent. So you have here, for example, the coupon ID, the opt-in list, where it's going to be sent to, how many times they're going to receive it, and so on. So it's just like a reporting tool, just for you to be able to see the ones that you have active. Same as the questionnaires, you should see here the different questionnaires that you run the status of that questionnaire, if it's still active, the actions taken on that one, if it's already closed, same as the polls and the mobile landing pages. So this is what the schedule task is for. It's sort of a way for you to be able to manage the different things that you do with regards to the coupons, the messages, questionnaires, polls, and the mobile landing pages that you had created. Yes, definitely. Sorry, I'm not reading the question. Uh, can you integrate this to your mobile site or mobile apps? Definitely, you could. You could have this added. Like what I mentioned, you have the web version of the site. You could actually create an opt-in page that has a Facebook and a web version and even a mobile version that you could add to a mobile app for you to be able to gather their information, same as to the mobile website, right? And you could even have your coupons, for example, posted on your website, and you could do that easily as well. And okay, for the appointment manager, let me just go to that so that I could show you this. Okay. While I'm waiting for this to load, we have a question. But how does a client keep tabs on coupons used? What tools do they need in their store or restaurant? This is I'll show that in a short while. Before we actually. So this is the appointment section. So you could set autoresponders as well, so that you don't have to actually create messages every time. So if you have set an appointment for them, they would get a response. Or if, for example, somebody was added and to the appointment, you could actually have them receive a message right away. You could upload mass appointments and all that, and create multiple appointments as well at the same time here. And this is where you could actually send the message from. If you've created an appointment, if you'd like to send it, there should be an arrow here. This is where you send it to. I hope I was able to answer that. So just going to the coupons questions. Okay. So just go to the mobile coupons. And here, as you can see, you have the mobile coupons, that the one that you have actually sent. So baby promo, start date and end date. You could actually, this is where you send the coupons to. And here, as you can see, you have the coupon ID created as well. This is where you could search for the coupon ID. Okay. And let me just, sorry, the screen refreshed. Let me just go here. Okay. And let's go to the reports. And for the report section, let me just wait for that to load. Okay. So here, this is where you can see the coupon delivery report, if they have been sent already. Total coupon usage. This is where you could also see the coupon usage. So for your question, Mario, how they, here as you can see, coupon 10752 for coupon 1 cafe here has been viewed 4 times and redeemed 1 time. And it was removed. As you can see here, the system automatically would remove it from the mobile phone, and they could not in any way claim it again. So as you can see here, this is the usage. So that's where you could actually see how many have redeemed and how many coupons are available. So we have, I was able to, I hope I was able to actually answer most of your questions. I know that there are other questions that we have. Okay. Let me just answer one more question. How to use property listing. So let's just go there. This is the same with the vehicle listing. So as you can see, this one, okay, you could create a new listing here This is sort of creating an ad, okay, that you could place on there, like a mobile phone information. You could have it on a keyword, list a name, and fill in the form, the address where the property is, how much the property is, information about the number of rooms and um, bathroom, some property description as well. And you could have the URL added if it's an external URL or a landing page. And you could have them added to an opt-in list. Okay. And you have a way of notifying yourself when a prospect is inquiring about this property. And once you save that, for example, let me just save this one. There, for you could shorten it. Pecco, while I'm waiting here for this to load, like what I mentioned again, you could always go to the YouTube channel. All of the webinars are on our YouTube channel. I think I posted the YouTube channel for you to be able to view. This is our, let me just go ahead and get that for you. Here, this is our YouTube channel. You have all the webinars here. No need to log in. You could see all of our webinars. Okay. I hope you could actually just go to youtube.com user/squeeze Let me just type that in. And here you can actually, okay, I'm just, sorry. There. Okay, so going back. So this is the property listing. Just put in the address here. For example, New York. And then this is like 500,000, something like that. And there, as you can see, the details are been filled in. So that's just how you use it. And you could generate an ad, as you can see here. Okay. You could click on generate ad for you to be able to create the ad for this listing. So let's just wait for the ad to appear. And this is the ad as it's going to appear for your clients. Okay. So you could have it as a US letter or an A4. You now have the QR code created for you with an image of a house here and all that. So this is the keyword that they're going to text to. You could download this here so that you could keep a copy or have it posted on Facebook, on your wall, and to your email as well, and even print it, okay, so that you could post that. So that's how the property listing works, okay? So instead of actually having to text each prospect, you could have your prospect text you or go to the site by this QR code. So I don't want to take any more of your time, guys. I hope I was able to answer most of your questions. Again, don't worry. A lot of the things I just answered most of the questions that we also mostly discussed on the webinars. Just go to the YouTube channel that I've shown you earlier, and you should see all of the videos that we have here for different platforms. And apart from that, you also have Zendesk.com. So just go to squeezemobi.zendesk.com and you should be able to send us a ticket if you have any other questions, and we'll be able to help you out. We respond within 24 to 48 hours, and right now, most of the tickets that we have on file are being responded to within 24 hours. So we make sure that we are able to answer your questions right away. And the training session as well here could answer all of your questions. And I hope this helps. And again, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry we missed it. It was a holiday today, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your holiday. And happy Memorial Day to everyone. And again, thank you for your continued support with Squeeze Movie. Have a good day.